Chair, thanks both of our witnesses for their testimony. Just, Dr. Fox, just as a as a practical matter right now, is anyone making payments on their loans, or has everyone just stopped?
Everyone has stopped. And that's been going on since it's 3 years.
So there's no bearing on whether someone is actually completing their college education versus having dropped out. Everyone is not making payments right now.
Correct.
Well, I agree with both of you that we do need to spend some time tackling the rising cost of college. I would also suggest we need to do something to make colleges accountable for delivering on what they're selling people. And if students aren't able to complete the course of instruction, it's hard to see how they're going to be able to pay back in any scenario.
Mr. Chairman, to your comment about we need to do something about the rising cost of college, all this is going to do is make the colleges go up more and more and more, because they'll just assume in the future that that the loans are going to be paid off again, and the students have no incentive not to borrow as much money as they possibly can, whether they need it or don't need it. And we hope to bring forth some legislation in this session of Congress that will do something about that and will make schools accountable. But if we don't stop this illegal payment of loans off, it's just going to make the situation worse, much worse.
And and right now, the college itself doesn't stand to lose anything if
Nothing.
the government pays the loan back, whether the student has graduated or not, whether they got any benefit from the time they spent in college. All of that is just lost in the wash. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
So the public health emergency ended. Congress wisely passed a bill, and the president announced the ending of the public health emergency on the 11th of this month. So presumably this extraordinary action is no longer necessary because the public health emergency is over. Is that correct?
Well, presumably, but the administration is not moving forward. Now, they're making an excuse that there is a lawsuit out there with the Supreme Court, but we think that we should take action despite the fact that there's a lawsuit out there. We certainly hope the court's going to rule in our favor, but we don't need to be paying back loans.
Well, I thank you both for bringing the Congressional Review Act to the Rules Committee, and happy to recognize the gentlelady from Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much.